Is this $280 Farm Rio dress really worth it? Especially when you can buy this on Amazon for only $47. I've got the Farm Rio and I've got the Amazon. I'm really happy I got these two garments because it gives me a chance to teach you about how tricky polyester can be. Now, the Amazon version is 100% polyester, where the Farm Rio version is Lenzing's Eco Vero Viscose. You would think that these two would feel very different, but they don't. And to understand that, we need to zoom in because it's not all about the fibers. The way a fabric feels has a lot to do with the yarns and the construction. Now, if you look closely here, you can see some slubs in the yarns, which are creating texture in this garment. Farm Rio has a lot more slubs and you can really see them all in here. They almost look like little check marks. Again, that's giving it texture. This is why when we feel the Amazon and we feel the Farm Rio, they feel so similar even though they're two totally different fibers. Let's talk about these fish because they are what make the garment. We're gonna zoom into the Amazon version and you can see immediately that they really scrimped on the embroidery, whereas the Farm Rio, you don't have that, and when you're feeling it, it almost feels 3D because they used so much embroidery. Now, this is really important because when I worked in fast fashion, reducing the stitches per inch was one of the first places we cut costs. The other thing that I want to talk about that you would never pick up on from a photo or videos online is that the Amazon version only uses one layer of fabric to embroider, and it leaves this very, very flimsy. Now with the Farm Rio version, they use 2 layers of fabric, and from what I can tell, I think they also have some sort of fusible in there to add additional structure. All right, let's flip them inside out and really get in there. The Amazon, it's basically just an inside out dress. I am not super crazy about this stitching. On the Farm Rio version, they basically constructed a bra on the inside, which is going to offer a lot more support, and it adds a lot to the sewing cost. Now here's something cool that could easily be missed on the bottom hem. The Farm Rio version actually has a really wide bottom hem, and it's 2 layers of fabric. Now what this is going to do is add weight to the bottom of the garment and help pull it down. This way it lays really flat and nicely when you're wearing it. The Amazon version doesn't have this. Let's try these 2 dresses on and see how they fit. This Amazon dress is a mess, and here we can see how those decisions to cut corners manufacturing are really affecting the overall look of the dress. Now this fin is supposed to be up across the chest. They use this gathering to accommodate more sizing, which is great, except that this band here is not stretchy, so this is doing nothing. The Farm Rio is such a better garment, and you can see how those decisions to spend a little bit more in manufacturing really play out here. So is the $280 Farm Rio version worth it? Every single component in this garment was better made than the Amazon version.